Knights offense will get the first crack at it here. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against, candidly, an overmatched opponent. But, hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent. But we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's brought down. A short return to the defense comes out on top of the pick.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Got a man. It's Warren. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Here's a hit. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Red Hawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. With the catch, it's Jefferson. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its fourth down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the score. It gets 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before. Here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Complete to start this drive. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Knights moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Back to throw, it's Montgomery. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll wrestle it down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense because third down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Off the play fake on first down. He's got an open man. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. First down for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down to the 26.
And early in the game, I love when you set your toe and make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. Nice job getting him on the ground, getting your first sack of the day. Listen, they had 3 last week, but they want to continue to build on that number, keep getting it higher, and that's a great start.
The Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Oh, they're after him. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. It's complete to the left. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his big tight end. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Got his man quickly. Touchdown, Knights! A great catch and run for 6. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Is Colorado ready for prime time or what? Ralphie and company are running away with this one right now. They're up 14 over UTSA. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Grant in the backfield. It's Smith. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hires on the move. Makes a connection. Wow, to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for a gap. It's Jefferson. Finds some fresh air. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Redhawks are on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. That pass is incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Redhawks line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give on the inside. shoots his way for more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Knights headed quickly to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down to the 26.
This defense, they are tenacious. And we've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong that we can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
The Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking for a man. It's Montgomery. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He's got him in the flat. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll leave it with him. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Knights really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Motion from the wide receiver. Oh, better look out. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
To the left. And they'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, UCF! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Redhawks offense heads to the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able... Picked off! What a play to set him up! Got room on the return. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Knights! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. To the air on second down. Over the middle. It's Watson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. They're working that left side. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Redhawks will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had a much better field position this time around. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. To the air, it's Montgomery. It's complete to the right. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Knights are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Gives it on the option. Nice move there. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. Snagged out of the air. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Quick release by the QB. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Knights line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UCF!
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Florida State has the lead at this time, but there haven't been quite as many tomahawk chops today as we expected. This is close. They're up by 10 over San Diego State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Back to pass on second down. Throws to the tight end. Got his man to the left. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the pass. Got it in the middle, it's Watson. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Red Hawks want to pick up the tempo. To throw on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Red Hawks decide to punt it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Back to pass, it's Montgomery. Finds his big tight end. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking downfield on first down. Working that left side. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Quick strike complete. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Using the quick game. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And the field goal unit is on the field. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Oxford. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Yager Stadium there on Weed Eubank Way.
The Knights will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll see what this Red Hawks offense can get done this time. Here's the pressure. Back open in the middle.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Quarterback extends the play. Out out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Wants to go up top. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
Gets it out quickly. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Red Hawks will line up to punt it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now the play fake. Fired in there, but incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He'll do it himself. Quarterback's got the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll move the wide receiver. Hands it off. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Montgomery. Gets open down the middle. At the 40, there he goes. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Fires to the right. It's complete. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Knights started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Pressure coming. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensive. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him. Let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Puts it out of the air. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Never a doubt. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too.
Lofts one deep down the right side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He makes a catch. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. The Knights just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Completes it in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Line getting set on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Rides to the back. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line, well within field goal range, but let's see what they do on this fourth down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Between the uprights, it's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. RPO complete to open the drive. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Redhawks send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talking about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game.
The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him short. He does not pick up the first down. Punt is on its way. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The Redhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Looking to throw for it. Quickly complete. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. And the Redhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Lost a throw on 1st down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
The Redhawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Jefferson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this is a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few 1st downs in scoring position.
They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Montgomery. He's got him. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The Knights come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. That's caught. It's Smith. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Redhawks will punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And now this offense will take the field again. The handoff keep
quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles. Just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Looking downfield at Stewart. He's got it. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Kick is in the air. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Red Hawks will send out the punt unit. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and to keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility.
Oh, he just held it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Guys, we'll see what this Red Hawks offense can get done this time. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face, and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today, they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA